yo, and away we go. This is Retro Vertigo. Anthony's not here today, and we have a fill-in who is preoccupied with their phone.
I'm just sending out emails.
Sending out emails. Tell the people your name.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Back.
Oh, you want me to back up too close?
Yeah, because if you get too close, then the audio wave will go over the limit, and then it sounds really bad.
You don't want to ride the wave?
You don't want to ride the wave, honey. It sounds... it's not something you can handle.
Oh, no. Well,
your ears will explode. You have an eargasm.
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
Super fascinating shit. Okay, just do your best Anthony impression. You have to fill in for him.
My best Anthony impression?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hey guys, I'm Anthony. Forgot to tell you that I'm a little baked right now, but I'm really excited to be in class. Let's read the sketch that I wrote. Also half baked, but I'm really ready.
Just lean in a bit.
You want me to lean in? Is that better?
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Would you like me to start my Anthony?
That was a good enough Anthony. That was Anthony better than Anthony does Anthony, because Anthony isn't aware that he's Anthony.
But like, how sure can you be that Anthony doesn't know he's Anthony?
Because I feel like half the time he's on a trip to Africa in his mind, just like on a wild safari adventure. Like, oh, lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy. He's my fave.
Yeah. Love you, Anthony.
Love you.
Because he will listen to this.
And your vape. I love you and your vape.
He was vaping so much when we recorded with Evan. We were like sharing a mic and we're like sitting beside each other. Because he was just like, Jesus Christ, dude, how much are you going to vape?
Was he just that stressed out about Evan?
Yeah. Evan is a stressful person. Oh, I think you should cut all the impressions because I don't do impressions. Like, thanks for telling us after we just did all the impressions.
He should have put it in the contract. Contract? I can't speak.
Contract. So,
yes, Brandon.
What's going on? I don't know.
Not a lot. It's a sunny Friday afternoon. I'm enjoying the weather. Should have brought some sunglasses, but I didn't.
I'm in this state where I'm hungry, but I also have to poop.
Interesting. So,
like,
are you planning on multitasking?
I might eat on the toilet, yeah. But do you feel like no, that's probably not how it works.
Wait, tell me.
You can't, eat and then poop more as you're eating.
No, because it needs to digest.
Yeah, but do you think it would push out more, right away?
Absolutely not. No. Interesting theory, though.
But sometimes, it needs to digest. But sometimes you just have, you can eat and then you have diarrhea, 20 minutes later. So
yeah,
how does that work?
Food poisoning.
But it just happens so quickly. And
I don't know. It doesn't sit right.
Squirts right through. It's like it bypasses.
Also, what are you eating that this does this to you all the time?
Calf food.
Well, maybe don't eat garbage.
But I paid for the meal plan.
That's the most disappointing thing I've ever heard. It's basically just dry, crusty pizza.
I never eat the pizza because it's literally so awful.
Then what are you eating from the calf?
Poutine and cheeseburgers.
Yeah, no wonder you're having diarrhea. Your body's probably so livid with you.
Half the shits I take are just bloody.
Okay, go to a doctor. Are you just destroying your rectum? What are you doing?
I just started exercising more so that it counterbalances.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't stop blood from...
No. I got like Anusol,
Let's talk about exercise. How's that going for you right now? What inspired you? What's your regimen?
It makes you less fucking, like, less lethargic, Like, if you're, like, tired, once you start exercising, you kind of, like, it gets your body moving and stuff, and it gets you, like, more motivated to do things, because there's, like, a chemical...
Those endorphins running through you.
It's like masturbating.
Okay.
Like, you get that release, like, that chemical release.
Don't you get pooped after masturbating sometimes?
Yeah, exactly. So then you get pooped after exercising sometimes.
I thought you said it gave you energy.
It will, but then sometimes it does and it doesn't.
Sometimes you're like, I don't even want to masturbate. I'm so tired.
Exactly. It's like, I don't even want to exercise. I'm so tired. I don't even want to masturbate.
That's disappointing. Who doesn't want to masturbate?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just I'm too tired. And I'm like, God.
Maybe you should save some energy. Just exercise in the morning so then at night you can schedule self-soothing time.
Self-love. Self-care.
Yeah, self-care is
Love
really
yourself.
important. Stop watching the porn so much and just focus
That's
on...
a horrible idea.
Maybe use your imagination. You're a writer.
I do use my imagination, but I need some inspiration, which is porn.
But that's not inspiration. You're basically like, explain this to me. So you watch it and then there are boobs everywhere.
Porn. Oh. I don't know. There's something about porn. It's just, I don't know. I'm a porn enthusiast. I don't know.
Enthusiast. So
I'm a porn enthusiast. Yeah. I don't know, porn.
Is it adjacent to a porn addiction?
I've just been watching porn since I was like 12 years old.
12? Oh my goodness. That's so young. Is it just my Christian background that's like, what the fuck, 12 is young?
You're so loud, you're probably deafening.
Oh, I'm sorry. You told me to talk closer to the mic.
Like, keep like a 3-foot distance.
This isn't 3 feet. This is 2. Maybe a 1.5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Because you're really loud.
You told me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but you keep on like moving in closer to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's talk about this porn thing, shall we? So, you started watching porn at 12. What got you into... what was your first exposure to porn?
I think it was like grade... I was like 10. No, I was like 9 or 8. Remember like AOL days? Yeah. And like you used to get like pop-ups because nobody had like... AOL had pop-ups. Nobody had like pop-up blockers and stuff.
We had like a special kind of protection mechanism, like Net Nanny or something.
Use protection.
No, my parents were super Christian. We had like...
Oh, okay. Well, that's... Yeah, no. So we had like these... Yeah, actually, no. We had... we hung out with me and my sister. We hung out with this Christian kids, brother and sister, that lived down the street. Mm-hmm. And their mom was like super Christian, which she actually had like a relapse and became like an alcoholic and just kind of a whore.
Oh, that's so
really
sad.
Ironic. Really ironic that she was like Christian and then she just had a total like...
It's not ironic. It's just one of those things where... Was she Christian the entire, like growing up? Some people...
Like, she was until, like, when they became teenagers, then she had another kid, and then she just, like, completely, like, just let herself go.
Yeah, but that could have been...
And she was always just sitting in the garage. Like, she would sit... I don't think... She, like, stopped working, and she just sat in the garage, smoked cigarettes, and drank wine all day. and just like walk by, and she would like flirt with me.
That's weird.
It was,
but it definitely sounds like there's some mental illness involved. But
anyways,
okay, we're not getting on this topic.
Yeah, so they came over and they were Christian, and we were surfing the web, and then a porn pop-up came up, and so we're going through it, and we didn't know what it was. We were just like, you don't understand at that age. It's like, whatever. And then my mom came down, and she's like, oh my God, what are you guys looking at? What the hell? Turn that off. And then they got like super upset. Like super upset, like the world had just ended or something. And they went that's called and Christian they guilt. Started like crying because they were babies. They like cried all the time.
Yes, that's Christian guilt, mofo.
It wasn't Christian guilt.
And
they were like 7. They
still felt bad. Yo, I don't think
they didn't understand that it was porn. No. They cried because they cried at everything. Remember the kid used to cry because like he farted and it stank or something.
You're so mean.
I'm not lying. They would cry like Meryl Streep in every movie.
Okay, Meryl Streep does not cry in every movie.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
It's like, oh, Meryl Streep cried. Let's nominate her for an Oscar. Wow. Dick. She has like 85 Oscar nominations.
Because she's the bomb.
She's not that great.
I'm sorry. I would like to know who you think the best actress of all time is.
The best actress of all time? Okay, after I finish this story, because we're getting sidetracked.
Okay, fine.
So, yeah, so they cry, and they went home to their mom, and then they said that my mom was showing us all porn on the computer. And so my mom got this angry phone call from their mom, and they were never allowed over again. That was the end of that friendship. And that was my first fucking... as far as I can remember, that was like my first intro to porn. Obviously, it was like years later before I
were enthusiastic about it.
I was enthusiastic about it before I truly understood. I used to watch like grade 8, like they used to have Fridays Without Borders on Showcase. Like Friday nights, and it was like from like it started at like 9 till like 1 a.m. And it was just all like porn shows and stuff, like Web Dreams and whatever else. I don't know.
These are so many things I've never heard of.
You didn't watch Showcase when like way back when?
I would like to specify that I grew up in the country. We still only have an antenna. It looks like a spaceship.
Okay, now. But like this was like over like 15 years ago.
Yes, I still have an antenna.
But like 15 years ago, they didn't have all these like things blocked. So like most of the stuff was still like over the air. So like Showcase would show up with an antenna.
I remember seeing like a stripping thing when it was like in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. I was probably like 12 and it was just some girl stripping on TV. And I was like, ooh, what's this?
Yeah.
She looks like she was having a good time.
Yeah, that was either Showcase or Tele-Latino.
I did not have either of those channels.
Well.
I just told you, we had like 6 channels.
You had to have Showcase.
No, we didn't. I had Global, fine. City TV, CHCH,
a classic.
TVO.
It's probably TVO.
CDC.
TVO shows some wild stuff late at night.
They do not.
Yeah.
What do they show? It's usually
They used to show like artsy films and like even like erotica films. Like late at night, like 10 years ago. Yeah.
I used to watch infomercials. So this
really
is
nice here. What were we talking about before? You got like sidetracked.
Well, let me talk about my right out of high school TV schedule.
Right out of high school TV schedule.
So I would, because I used to tuck my parents in and like tuck everyone in and just chill by myself. I like my alone time. Anyways, so I would finish watching The National, and then I'd watch The Hour with George Stroumboulopoulos, and then I'd flip over to Letterman, and then I'd watch PokerStars.net once that was done. And then I
watch poker?
Oh my God, I loved watching poker. Ugh. It was so good.
So boring.
The one guy, the Canadian guy, now has a master class. David, what's his face?
I have no idea.
He used to
David
have
Copperfield.
No, that's a magician. What is his name? I don't know. I really liked him. But I also really liked the Texan that always used to play. He was like this John Wayne looking man. Like he looked like he probably starred in Dallas. Wow. But he was like old.
Who killed JR? Oh. Probably that guy.
Oh, but I loved
Over a poker game.
I loved a good poker game.
Oh, that's so boring.
No, it was really good. I loved it.
Oh, man.
What were we talking about before?
It doesn't matter. Let's just get into some weird headlines. You know?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Woman smears menstrual blood on face to show periods are beautiful and powerful.
I like this bitch.
But she smeared her own enzyme blood all over her face.
She's making a statement.
But
would I do that? No. Am I proud of her for not giving a fuck about society's expectations or sanitation? You live your best life.
I don't give a fuck that she doesn't care about expectations, but sanitation, you're smearing blood all over your face, like Hannibal Lecter or something.
Did you ever hear the story about the girl that I think it was in what was that weird book series? It was Post Secrets.
No.
Do you remember that? Anyways, I just remember this one girl, she would save her tampons and put them in the freezer and then suck on the blood later because she wanted to be a vampire. It was so gross.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. Oh.
I think it was during the Twilight era where every girl was like, oh my God, I love Edward Cullen.
I'm going to become a vampire by sucking the blood out of my frozen tampon.
Yeah, it's gnarly. I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you just, bite your own wrist? Or something, like vampires do,
That's a good inquiry.
Prick your finger.
Because it comes out of you naturally. So why would you, harm yourself? When you can just save your monthly... So why do vampires always, bite necks? They should just, collect tampons. She can't bite her own neck.
No, but vampires, in movies, they should just have new vampires. A vampire spoof where they just eat tampons.
No, but have you ever read Dracula?
Yeah, I've seen Dracula. Yeah.
Okay, reading it and watching it are two different things. Which one did you watch?
The Gary Oldman, Keanu Reeves one.
Oh, okay, that one's not bad. Carrie Hughes, isn't it? I always say his last name wrong.
Carrie Elwes?
Whatever. From Robin Hood Men in Tights. I love him.
I like how you said Robin Hood Men in Tights and not The Princess Bride, which is probably what he's most known for.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, sorry.
Robin Hood Men in Tights was... It was
what? I'm ready. We're gonna...
No, it was... Yeah, it was alright. It was fine. Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it? 10 being
honestly, I don't remember it that well. I'd probably give it 6.
Oh.
6 or 7. It was funny.
I mean, you are correct. Princess Bride is an epic film. It definitely deserves higher
Did you hear? Okay, so when Andre the Giant was on set,
mm-hmm.
and apparently between takes, he let out this giant 11-second fart, and they had to halt production and reset everything after.
Wow! What scene?
I don't know. Just one of his scenes.
How do you even know that?
Because it was in like his when they were like promoting the new documentary about him or his life or whatever, and it was in that. Rob Reiner and Carrie Elwes were talking about it, I think. They're like, yeah. And Rob Reiner was like, he's like, Andre just let out this 11-second fart. And then after, I was like, Andre, are you okay? It's like, I am now, boss.
Inconceivable.
Oh
my God. I love that guy.
Yeah, I forget his name. No, I know his name.
What is his name? He's in everything.
Yeah, because Richard... No.
Let's Google. Google it.
Whatever, his name doesn't matter. His
name does matter. How dare you? IMDb the shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
His name isn't, like, it's not really important. His name is Robert Mondavi. No, that's the guy that makes one. It's Wallace Shawn. That's his name.
Oh, Mandy Patinkin. I love him.
Okay, Mandy Patinkin is awesome. You ever see Homeland?
Yes. I got to season 2, and then...
It picks back up.
It gets better?
Yeah. Rupert Friend's character is really...
why is Carrie looking so fine still? Damn.
Carrie Elwes.
Oh my God. He was
This is Robin Wright, who looks like a wrinkled Ellen.
Why is she so gorgeous?
Not really anymore.
Remember when she was married to Sean Penn?
Yeah. I do.
Carrie was in Life in Pieces, and I was like, yes!
Okay.
Love that show. Have you watched it?
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh my gosh, Colin Hanks is in it. He looks just like his dad. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, nepotism at its finest.
Oh my.
Come on, Colin Hanks. Like, he's not amazing.
He's funny.
He's not amazing.
Okay, well, you're being a little hard.
He's like Tom Hanks before Philadelphia and Forrest Gump, like, blew him up. Like, just like that buddy comedy, dude.
I love them both.
He's okay.
I'm just here to enjoy the splendor of this daddy-son duo.
Daddy-son duo.
I'm sorry, would you like me to say something else?
No, that was just weird.
Whatever. Whatevskis. Okay, give me another headline.
A dead great white shark that was found in an abandoned like amusement park, not an amusement park, like a marine thing. I don't know. It was an abandoned tank in like a deserted wildlife sanctuary or something. It was like a marine land type thing in like Australia.
Was there a water?
And they just abandoned it, and like it was put there in like 99. It's like a 16.5 great white shark that was moved there in like 99, and then they closed down and it just got left there and then it died.
Ew, when did they find the shark?
Like, jeez, like a couple, recently. I don't know.
So I was like, how many years did they leave that shark for?
I don't know, but
Wouldn't it be like
they went like, yeah, there's this video where they went and fucking opened it.
They
let me look at it.
The shark?
No, sorry, that's not what I mean. I mean, they broke into they went exploring there's like a 20-minute video of them exploring this
abandoned park.
And
then they found
they found that shark in defunct wildlife park.
Was there still...
They found the abandoned shark.
Was there still water in the tank?
Yeah, but it was filled with like formaldehyde. So after the video, like vandals tried to like smash the tank. So it was like all smashed and it was all messed up. So they had to raised, or they moved this whole tank to another location. And there was this whole, like, a whole outcry that was like, and it was like, there's now a GoFundMe page for, like, the cost that it costs to move it all, and they have to, like, drain the formaldehyde tank and, like, wash the shark off and, like, I guess, like, coat it so that it stops decaying or whatever.
So are they keeping...
And they're like, but the tagline was like, save Rosie the great white shark, which is...
But you said the shark is dead.
Exactly.
So why are they saving the shark?
They're not. It's like an oxymoron. Like, they're like, save the great white shark that's dead. Like, what do you mean?
So are they wanting to... It sounds like they want... If they're trying...
Yeah, they moved it to, like, a museum. It's like a shark museum or something. Or like a wildlife museum. And they're like, it's been saved, but it's dead. It wasn't saved.
So like, you can't stuff a shark, but what would you do instead? Like,
they just like put it on display and you like put it in a wax coating.
What is a wax coating? Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I don't know what they did.
I mean, I'm not a fan of sharks, but I definitely do not appreciate just leaving creatures.
Yeah, it's so ironic.
Especially in a tank.
Look at that thing.
I can't see that.
It's just like its mouth is like decaying.
It's just so rude. Why would you do that to an animal? Even if
like the shark died in a tuna fishing net in 1998, and then it was moved to that park in 99.
It was already dead?
Yeah, it's been dead since 1998.
So why was it in a tank then?
I don't know.
That's confusing. Who wrote this article?
It was put in a tank, and then there were chemicals put in, like formaldehyde and stuff to
preserve it?
Yeah.
That's gross.
So, like, and then people would remove, like, the top part of the tank so the liquid was evaporating. So then I don't know, I guess they just left the thing there. Because, like, who's moving? Like, if you have to, like, close down a wildlife park, you're probably bankrupt. So you're not going to pay to move a 16.5-foot dead shark with a massive tank. Like, think about how big that tank has to be for a 16.5-foot shark.
Yeah, it's
got to be, like, 30 feet wide or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, God. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move on from all this.
Yeah, next headline.
Toronto was named the rattiest city in Ontario. Literally.
We have the most rats?
Yeah. Not
surprising. We also have a lot of cockroaches. I can tell you from my personal experience. The last two places I've lived have both had cockroaches, and I think I've gotten to the point where I'm just going to start naming them. I can't kill them anymore, so I'm just gonna start treating them as my own.
Not that close, like this close.
Mm-hmm.
There, yeah.
So yeah, it's been a good time. It's been an adventure. I'm leaving them in a month because I just can't. I just don't want them to come with me anymore. Speaking
of animals, I guess, the Pope recently declared that all animals go to heaven. Which is very... But then, which is ironic because I also have written down a story that I just read about an emotional support pit bull that mauled a girl. I don't think that animal's going to heaven.
But it's not the animal. It's
the animal mauled the girl.
Yes, but how was the animal properly trained?
I don't know.
You can't just...
It's a pit bull, man.
No.
Who has an emotional support pit bull?
Pit bulls are nice. It's how they've been trained. Pit bulls are not nice. Yes, it is.
I've never met a nice pit bull.
Well, you need to go do some research.
I've never met.
There are nice pit bulls.
I like dogs, absolutely. But even I will admit that pit bulls are angry fucker.
Usually they're ill-bred and they have terrible owners. Not all of them, but some of them do.
Okay, but like if someone has a terrible childhood and they grow up to be a serial killer, it's still their fault. But it's like, let's not blame the animal. You know, the fucking animal did it is my point. Like,
okay.
It's not like the human. Just because the animal doesn't speak, so you're like thinking it's not aware of its own actions or something. Like it knows, like your dog would know, like I remember my dog when we would like, me and my dad would like wrestle and my dog would like start barking and like start biting my dad and shit, thinking it was like real. And so he'd be like protecting. Yeah. But then, like when we stopped, he'd be like, oh, okay, it's fine. Like they know the difference. It's not like I don't buy this that, oh, it's the owner. It's like you can't.
Definitely
like
is
it is the owner.
Though.
It is the owner to an extent, but it's also the dog did it. Like you can't just completely hold the dog free of responsibility.
I'm not saying that, but training is super important. You have to train your animals.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Talking about animals, because I was thinking about How to Train Your Dragon. Are you excited for the new season of Game of Thrones? The final season of Game of Thrones.
Confession time. I have not seen a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Why?
I just haven't got, but like I tried watching like the first episode and I couldn't get into it. And then I just gave up, which obviously I don't like it. I'm going to go back and watch it because see if I like it. I also felt that way about The Wire too.
I've never seen The Wire.
I watched like the first 5 episodes and I was just like, I don't like this.
Yeah. I know.
But I feel like it's probably like it's kind of outdated now too. So it's like I feel like with shows you have to see, there's a lot of them like they have a time limit, you know. Some shows are timeless, but others they have like a shelf life.
Yeah, I mean,
and if you try to watch them when they've been done for a while, then it
doesn't sit well with the
yeah, it becomes outdated and kind of tacky.
Obsolete.
Yeah, because it's kind of like if a show's groundbreaking, then afterwards it just starts to get a bunch of copycats. So if you go back and watch that original groundbreaking thing, it doesn't seem so groundbreaking because all these things have copied it afterwards. So it just becomes like...
But I think having that in mind gives you a different perspective on the show as well.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go back and already like know what happens. Like it's you're not experiencing it for the first...
I think it's still enjoyable. It's enjoyable in a different way, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I do know Kurt Sutter was a writer on The Wire, and then he started Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. He was a writer on a couple things. I think.
Kurt Sutter?
He wrote, what's that? The Shield before The Wire. Before the Sons of Anarchy, sorry.
Well, and he also wrote... Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal. Did you know Eminem was supposed to have the main role in that movie?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He wrote it for Eminem.
That's interesting.
Fun fact. So Eminem did a song instead.
He did a song for it?
Yeah, he did a song for the movie.
I saw the movie. I don't remember his song.
He doesn't sing in the actual movie. It's just like the song play. I forgot. He wrote some... I forgot what the song is.
He wrote a little ditty.
The little ditty. And 50 Cent was also in the movie.
50 Cent, yeah, I remember. 50 Cent, he's not
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, that was a really good movie, yeah.
And I thought
that chick, like, it was Rachel McAdams, but I thought for a long time it was the chick from Inglourious Bastards.
Which one?
The lead one, like the blonde.
I can't remember.
The German one who tries to like blow up the theater or whatever.
I vaguely remember. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, her name's Melanie. Yeah, Melanie Laurent. She was in did you ever see that Beginners movie with Ewan McGregor and Christopher Plummer?
I love Christopher Plummer.
He won the Oscar for that, I think.
Did he?
No.
I don't know. It's on my to-watch list.
I think he did, yeah. I think he won it for Beginners, yeah.
I remember renting it when there were still you still had movie stores, and then I forgot to watch it.
It's a good movie, actually. It's underrated.
Is it on Netflix?
Oh, I don't know. I think it kind of got forgotten about, honestly. So.
How could anyone forget about Christopher Plummer?
I don't know. He's
the shit.
Yeah. Canadian boy.
Also, can we talk about how hot he was in Sound of Music? Damn. I know you think he's the sexiest man alive.
Totally.
Even now, still so attractive. I'm like, damn, Chris, you in your 80s, and I'm still impressed.
Still just killing it. He killed it in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. He was good in that.
I didn't know he was in that.
You didn't?
I didn't watch the movie because I read the book. I'm one of those snobs sometimes that will only...
an error in judgment because it was really good.
No, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch the Swedish one or
fuck the Swedish one.
Why?
Because it's not... Everyone's like, the Swedish one. No, I don't like it. I don't like her. Nimi Rapace. She got popular because of that, and then she started like moving on to Hollywood. She's been in a bunch of like crap.
I don't know. I guess
the Prometheus. That was trash.
Never watched it, but they are making the second movie.
They already did.
What? They already did The Hornet's Nest. I thought it was coming out.
No, I meant like the sequel to Prometheus.
No, I don't know what that is.
No, they already made they made a sequel to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yes, but it's a new girl.
Yeah, and I saw it and it sucked.
It was bad?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was not Rooney Mara.
Yeah, that's weird that they didn't get.
She kept her fucking nose pierced or whatever. She kept all the piercings just for that role if she had ever got revisited. And then they decided to like reject her.
Why did they do that?
Because she was only going to do it if Fincher would do it, and Fincher was asking for too much money or something to direct it. Or, no, sorry.
Was it Craig?
Fincher, yeah, it was Craig. Fincher and her were on board, but Craig wanted too much money. So they like dropped him, and then Fincher was out, so then she was out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking Craig, man. I don't know. He's like, I'm Bond, so pay me a bunch.
What happened to them coming up with a new Bond? I thought he had retired.
They just keep giving him more money. It's all like, he's like, I'm done as Bond, and he just says that, so they give him more money. And it's like, just get a new one.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the greatest Bond ever. It's not like it's Sean Connery. Like.
Bond is so problematic, though. I'm not saying it isn't enticing.
Oh, it's a huge thing. It's like, now it's like, oh, let's get a black Bond, and it's a huge thing.
But it's also so misogynistic. Bond is so...
Yeah, well, he was written in a time of fucking...
I'm not disagreeing with you. The books are definitely steeped in...
Yeah, it was written like post World War II or something.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm not arguing that point.
Are they like the Timothy Dalton ones from the 80s?
You know what? I haven't seen Sean Connery or that one. It's on my list. I've been meaning to.
Those are good ones. I forget what I think the second one he was in, the last one he was in was License to Kill. I can't remember the one before that. They were both good, though. I liked him as Bond.
There was Pierce.
Yeah, I liked him as Bond a lot. He was supposed to be Bond, like he was supposed to replace Sean Connery originally. Oh, but then they were like, he felt he was too young for the role. So he was like 19 or something at the time. And then they got Roger Moore. And then that went on and then he was supposed to replace Roger Moore in like in the second or third one, and then he didn't because they convinced Moore to do more, or they convinced Moore to do more.
Oh.
Or he just wanted to do. Well, he didn't want to give it up, and then he was just a wrinkle bag in like his last one.
I love wrinkles.
God, his wrinkly ass in that sex scene in fucking whatever that. A View to a Kill. A View to a Kill. God, that was gross. That was such a shit movie too. They were gonna. Yeah, they were gonna replace him like 2 movies before that or something. Like, I think like the 1979 one or whatever was supposed to be his last one. And they kept dragging it out. I guess because they couldn't come to terms with Dalton, and then they finally did, and then he did 2, and then he was supposed to do a 3rd one, but that got canned, and it's supposed to come out in like 91. It's supposed to be set in like Japan or something. It's supposed to be badass.
Yeah, but when was Pierce's first one?
95. So they went from like 89 to 9. Like the last one that Dalton did was 89. And then he was supposed to do another one in 92. Then fucking Barbara Broccoli or whatever, like, canned it. Because she was a snob. She's a snob, man.
I wouldn't know.
Like, Albert Broccoli was the one who, like, started Bond movies. And then he died and his daughter took over. And then she just kind of been a snob about the whole thing.
I mean, she has the right to be.
Yeah, but she's kind of ruining it.
You are just...
The last one with... Craig should have been replaced after, like, Skyfall or whatever. Because, like...
What was the other one after Skyfall? It had, like, weird...
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I don't know.
I think Batista was in it from WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was decent. He's decent.
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's have a female Bond. Let's just...
Yeah, that's a huge thing, too. Let's have a black Bond. Let's have a female Bond. Let's have an Asian female Bond. There was a female Bond, though. Halle Berry was in for briefly in Another Way to Die or whatever.
Yeah, she was the lead female, but she wasn't.
She was Bond because they thought Pierce Brosnan... Like, remember where it opens with Pierce Brosnan being tortured? And then it's like he's killed by his torturers?
Maybe? I don't know. I haven't.
And then she becomes the new Bond, and then he appears later. He reappears later. I don't know. It was a tacky movie with like a CGI wave. It was horribly CGI. Like,
yes, but it looked so good for the time. Remember when
2003? Where are you at? You know who else was good in 2003? The Black Eyed Peas. And running.
Black Eyed Peas? What?
They were the shit. Oh, man. Okay. Confession time.
Confession time? What?
Yeah, this is something I ask
no.
everyone. Yes, you're like a guest host.
Yes, I'm ready. Ask me anyways.
When's the last time you pooped your pants?
Ooh. In the fall, remember? I was like really sick and I was smoking outside. I told you this story. Where I was like smoking outside and I thought I had to fart and then it was not a fart. And I was sitting on my chair and was like, what do I do? I just sat there for like 5 minutes and was like, And then I showered and burned my clothes.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Yeah, it was not great.
That's nasty. I don't share because I've already told the story of the first time we did it.
Oh.
Like the first time, because I ask everybody, so if you're expecting me to share a poop story, listen to the first episode.
Okay, fine. I will.
Oh, you want to do some impressions?
Wait, that's the only confession that I get, the pooping my pants story. Well, and I wasn't wearing pants, I was wearing a nightgown.
45 minutes, and I like to keep it under an hour. So
okay.
We either don't do impressions, or we do
More confessions. More confessions. I already did my Anthony impression.
True. All right. Weirdest thing in your hometown?
Weirdest thing in my hometown?
Yeah. Where's your hometown?
Okay, so I live in two places. So
okay, but where were you born?
I was born in Brantford, Ontario, but I grew up in Mount Pleasant, Ontario, which is about 15 minutes outside of it.
Okay, so Brantford.
I guess we'll go with Brantford. Yeah. I just thought that
Mount Pleasant. That's like saying I'm from Stony Creek. It's Hamilton.
You know what? I just want to hoof you. I'm just kidding. No abuse, children. Wow. Don't abuse people.
Good thing we're separated by a bed.
Yes, it's a great setup. He did make his bed for me after I complained, so.
I was going to make my bed anyway.
No, you weren't. You never do.
Like, you're here all the time.
He once got mad at me because I came into his room and started folding all of his clothes and cleaning. I couldn't help it. It was just so messy. It stressed me the fuck out.
I usually tidy on weekends, and then, like, on the Friday, it's a mess again.
Oh, so you clean it on the Friday, and then Friday night it becomes a mess again? Is that what you're telling me?
Like the following Friday.
Oh.
No, like I clean it, and it's clean for the weekend, and then Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday it accumulates. Then I tidy it up Friday or Saturday. Sometimes Sunday. But yeah, usually the weekend. I don't know. What else? Like, you want these confessions. Like,
this is a confession. I mean, I turned the table, so it's not on myself, but
I clean my room, just not all the time. I try to keep it tidy, but it's usually a dump. It's pretty tidy right
like,
now.
What? How does it become a dump? What are you possibly doing?
I just fucking throw my clothes on the ground. Because I don't fold them and put them away. I just
put them on a chair.
Fold them on a chair. I come home and I'm like, pants? Nope.
That's true. I don't
throw them on the ground. Fuck.
I live in my bathrobe 90% of the time.
Honestly, I just live in my underwear.
Underwear?
Underwear.
Your pantaloons?
My pantaloons.
So sexy.
Say saw sexy?
A saw sexy. Like it's...
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
It was... Yeah. Sounded like sausage for a minute.
Yeah, I love sausage. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Classic Tom Green.
Saw sexy.
Say saw sexy?
A saw sexy. Like it's...
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
It was... Yeah. Sounded like sausage for a minute.
Yeah, I love sausage. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Classic Tom Green. Freddie got fingered.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck happened to Tom Green?
I don't know. He start a wine company?
He got old and he had to stop being a juvenile delinquent.
I don't know.
Remember that see the Tom Green show episode where he painted two lesbians fucking on his dad's hood?
No.
And then he hid out in... So they had so the car was in the driveway, and then they have off to the side of the driveway they have a fucking wooden, like a homemade built container for their garbage bin and recycling or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they had a big industrial sized garbage bin. So we hid in it the entire night, staking out for when his dad came the next morning. He's like, "Hey, Dad, how do you like your car? I know you love lesbians." Then he just looked at his car and he just started walking down the street. He's like, "Dad, where are you going?" He's like, "I'm taking the bus." It's like, "You fix that car when I get home." Like, "Dad, I can't fix it. You love it. It's your new car. I can't, Dad, I can't change. I spend a lot of money to get that. Your love for lesbians."
One of my favorite
things. Take it back where you got that and get them to fix it.
Do you ever like to prank your family?
Yeah.
What is your favorite prank to do?
It's been a while. At Christmas, I tried to, it didn't really work out like I wanted it to because they just looked at me like I was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I snuck into their rooms and I took each one of their necklaces and I gift wrapped them to each other from each other. And then I tried filming it, but it didn't go well because they opened all the gifts and then they're like, wait, we didn't wrap these. What are these? Like, and then they just opened them and then they're like, and then my dad was like, I find it disturbing that you went into all of our rooms and snooped through our stuff.
Your dad sounds like a party pooper.
I was like, Dad, I literally walked into your room and your necklace was sitting on your dresser. It's like I didn't have to dig through your underwear drawer. Like, calm down. I didn't see any skin marks, okay?
I like to hide in our kitchen. So when you walk in the back door, there's like the sink is facing our porch. So I'll hide, like I'll crouch down. So when they open the door, I just like scream at them. One time I did it and my sister Kate smacked me in the face because she was so surprised. But my favorite is when my brother jumps like 4 feet and I'm like, oh yes, victory is mine. So good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
You want to jump into some quick impressions so we can end off the show?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Do you know how this works? So.
I don't know how this works.
Okay, well, I'll go first then. So we have 2 hats.
2 hats.
One hat has names in it. Another one has scenarios.
Okay.
You pick a name, you pick a scenario, and then you have to impression that person in that scenario.
Okay. May I preface this by saying...
I'll go first so that you get the idea.
Okay. I thought you said I'm...
You pick.
Oh, I'm picking for you.
Why would I pick for myself? That makes it less interesting.
I don't know. Okay. Am I not? But it's... You have writing on both sides. Never mind. So,
just pick a name and then pick a scenario.
Okay, Ellen.
Ellen, okay.
Buying sex toys.
Wow. What do I do Ellen for?
Hey guys.
I don't know how to do Ellen. Oh, it's so great to be here. It's just, I really want to buy, I really want to buy something kinky for my wife, Portia de Rossi. Oh, yeah, it's so great. I really want to buy, like, I'm really into, like the ball and chain stuff. Oh. I really just, so I just really want to buy all leather and just strap it on her. Oh. That's all I have. Alright, that's my Ellen.
That was something to behold. Watching him doing it was...
I know, I'm thinking about just filming, like, the impression segment, because you kind of need, I don't know if that would give it away more or make it more interesting.
I don't know.
I'm kind of torn. I feel like watching it would be funny.
Can you sing Torn for me?
You're a little late. I'm a little torn.
Oh, that's so sexy. Yeah. Please marry me.
I heard that was about rape.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I was gonna go in a different direction.
No, like like people are saying, like I think the way she sung it was about like a breakup, but she didn't write the song. Like that's a cover. Like Natalie Imbruglia. Like there's an original out there.
Why don't we look at it?
That's like more moody. Well, I don't want to look at it right now.
I'm not saying right now. I just mean after this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Totally.
We're an old married couple because I constantly fight with you.
Uh-huh.
So nervous.
Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Professing his love for 80s pop.
Oh. Okay.
Just jump into it.
All right. I really love Flock of Seagulls. They're my favorite. Have you heard them? Also, that hair back in the day. Oh. I just like a good... It's not even a pompadour. What would you call that? Anyways, this feels more Southern than it does Matthew McConaughey. So I'm just going to...
Matthew McConaughey is Southern.
Matthew McConaughey is Southern, but I feel like
more
I'm
Texas.
just...
There's more of a twang.
You know what?
You know what? You're doing a decent job.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
He got a bit too much energy, though. He's more like he has that big dick energy.
He's a little more docile.
Yeah.
All right. I just am really, really thrilled that I could be here today and listen.
Tell us, Matthew.
To some old pop music. There's just something about the energy and the love and the power of a good 80s ballad. Also,
Take On Me, huh?
Yep. I also really love that you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a regular baby. Right round.
Okay.
Round.
All right.
I don't even know if those are the actual lyrics, but I'm going to stop now. Thank you. This
Perfect.
was Matthew McConaughey.
All right. That was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, that's about all the time we have. We're going to end on any advice you have and anything you'd like to plug. Any advice?
I would just stay in school, kids, and follow your dreams and your noggin. And I'm going to plug our student show. It's April 1st at the Comedy Bar. You can watch both Brandon, Anthony, and I, and a slew of other people perform in our
Comedy
first
Bar,
year comedy
Water
show.
Street, Toronto.
Near Ossington Station. We'll give you more info next week on.
We probably won't, but comment on the Facebook page if you want more information. You want to plug like your... Is that all you want to plug? You want to plug like your... I don't know, your... Fucking anything you're doing?
If you would like to watch my weird life unfold, you can go to my Instagram at Blacklisted Nixon, click on the stories, and you'll see me in a bathrobe 98% of the time.
It's true.
It's a good time.
Also check out all the pictures that I take that she doesn't choose. She only chooses the most conformist ones.
Okay. Well, maybe, you know what? He has some artistic
I have some
masterpieces.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, it's definitely avant-garde. He took a photo of Anthony's hair, which was supposed to be a photo of some other people. Don't ask him to take photos because he will just go off the beaten path.
Yeah. I felt it made it more, like, I understand putting a normal one, but then I felt like you also could have put that as another one.
Yes, I know. You got mad at me when I did that with the yellow plaid pants. I will send those photos to you also.
Yeah, please do. I love to, like, my Instagram is just my artwork now. It's not even of me. It's just of things I do. Okay, well, we have 30 seconds until we're done. Okay, well, we're signing out. Everyone knows where to find this. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. We have a Facebook page. This has been Retro Vertigo. Next week, next episode will just be Anthony and me. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Travis Day!
So sexy.